Welcome everyone to Dick's Dorks and Destinies. I'm your host Chapel, and today I'm here with the Kid and Crash, and we're talking about several different things. But to get us started, to get us started,
Several different things, and to get us started, today's episode is brought to you by Equal Opportunity Insurance. Just remember, your privacy is our policy.
That's right. Whether you're
Sorry, but Ken's not here. Ken's not stopping me, so.
No, that's okay. Actually, I was. Yeah, while supplies last, while we have policies for your privacy. So, yeah.
Right, so get us started on today's episode.
Yeah, so this all started when we were discussing the subject for today. So Jojo Siwa came up, and she, for a long time, was on like Nickelodeon and did a bunch of stuff on like YouTube with like children's stuff. And a bunch of the people that she collabed with have had like serious allegations. One of which was a dude who
smells like Subway.
Yeah, looks and smells either like Subway or like a Subway. I can't remember his name, but
something Dawson.
Shane Dawson.
Jared, was it?
No, Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson, and he was allegedly like grooming a 14-year-old girl. He's the guy that what's his name? The guy who used to do the To Catch a Predator show.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, he's the YouTuber that Chris Hansen showed up at. Like he showed up at his door, like knocking on his door, and did the whole To Catch a Predator thing. That was Shane Dawson.
Dang.
Yeah, and then
you know why I'm here?
Do you know who I am? You look familiar. Do I know you? My name's Chris Hansen, and do you know why I'm here? Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. My name is You're Trespassing. Get the fuck off my property.
Did I send you the video of the bounty hunter looking for somebody at some dude's house?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And it was clearly him. He was just pretending to be someone else.
My name is, what do you say, Tom Blake or something like that?
Yeah, my name is...
like, no, that's you.
Yeah. My name
is... Shane Dawson. Why is that familiar? Y'all can... He was a
famous YouTuber.
Find out who he was.
Yeah, Shane Dawson is quite a large YouTuber.
And oh my god, I know this guy because I seen this fucking documentary that they had out about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we watched the one about Jared.
His name was like Omelion, Omega, or whatever, something is whatever he went by.
A Megmillion or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so this Jojo Siwa girl, and she's got that like Disney Nickelodeon look, but she was like raised like that. And when she was like really, really young, she was on, what was that? It was like Dance Moms or something. Yeah, no, that's a when you like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. Because that means her mom's pushing her to do all this shit. Like, regardless of what they say publicly, in the back, her mom is more than likely pushing her to do this shit. Like, wear the rhinestones, wear the big bow, do something crazy, be silly, be loud, grab attention, focus attention on you. You're the one that needs all the attention. And that is a terrible way to raise a child. How do they not...
I guess change your image, but at the same time, don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, now that she's an adult now, she doesn't need to be trying to pretend to be a child, but instead of... If she wants to be taken seriously, and I understand why she would want to be taken seriously, but if she wants to be taken seriously, Don't do the thing that she did, which is go in the complete opposite direction and look like a lesbian version of Gene Simmons from Kiss. And like try to focus on like serious things and serious roles and not be all crazy. But it's like I saw this interview and she's got like these like tassels hanging off the brim of her baseball cap like it's a veil or something.
Yeah. And she asked the person doing the interview, like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 29. Yep. You're at the age of the people who judge me.
Yeah.
And then somebody did the stitch on TikTok. It's like, I'm 20 and I'm judging you now.
Yeah. The thing is like she needs to get away from all that. If she's older than I thought she was. Like, girl, like stop. Nobody wants to see you like that. That's not a healthy thing. Like, kids love it, yeah, but they're kids. Kids are fucking idiots. Okay? They don't know anything because they haven't experienced anything. And the ones that have experienced stuff have experienced terrible fucking shit.
No, when kids turn teenagers, they experience the whole world and they know it all.
Even if that's true, oh God, believe me, I feel that on such a primal level.
When it goes from the age of 12 to the age of 13, boom, they lived their whole life. They know what they're doing.
In just a year's fucking time, that year difference makes the whole goddamn world.
Yeah, it goes from...
We all got teenagers, so you know.
Yeah. It goes from...
I'm a teenager. I know what I'm doing. You can't tell me anything.
It doesn't go from that. It goes to that. From, hey, I got someone picking on me at school. What do you think I should do about it? Or can you do something about it if it's like real serious? To...
Yeah.
And it goes from that to, oh, you don't know. You've not lived my life. You don't know my truth. I'm sorry, little girl.
Like.
I'm sorry, little child. First off, there's not your truth. There is the truth and your perspective. And that's it. And if you don't like it, I don't fucking care. Because that's not reality. If you want a dose of reality... go out there in the fucking world and don't stay here. And that's what mine's currently doing. I think that's like, and she chose that on her own. She chose to leave and go do her own thing. I didn't kick her out. I didn't want her to leave, and I've told her if she wants to come back, she's more than welcome to. But if, when you're a child, you're a child. And until you're about 25, 26, you're still pretty fucking stupid. You do a lot of stupid shit and don't even realize it. And me being almost 40, I look back on some of the shit I did in my mid-20s to even the late 20s, and I'm like, God, I was so fucking stupid. God, I was fucking stupid.
I do the same, considering the fact that I'm almost 40, and I've looked back on that shit, and I know that. So I've done some stupid ass shit with Crash, and I'm sitting there going, "How the fuck did I survive that? Well, how did I survive?"
So we got lucky.
Crash can't come to terms with it. His ego won't let him. He's like, I was just that good.
Hey,
and I mean, even without Crash and even without you, Chapel, I've done some stupid shit on my own and still don't know how I survived to this day.
You got to think who the kid's parents were or is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, and I get
he
that.
Was well groomed before us.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like, I've gone out and done seriously stupid shit now that I look back on it. Like some seriously stupid shit with someone I thought was a good person to rely upon to be backup, and they were not. They were not a good person to rely upon to be backup. And then looking back on the situation, it's like, oh,
well,
no.
At least we know it wasn't me and the kid.
No, it wasn't you two.
now he realizes how we felt at the moment he left us at that stop sign while we were covering it with a t-shirt.
I came back.
He left
But
us.
you should have seen our face when we're just looking at each other like, he gone. He left. Yeah, he left. I heard his car go, ooh, yeah, he gone. So what are we to do?
Hide.
Well, where we was, there wasn't a really good place to hide.
Hide or start thumbing it back.
I came back. I wasn't even gone that long. I just drove across the street, turned around, came back the other way. Guys over there
But
panicking.
on our end, it felt more like it was longer.
Yeah.
Here we are, doing something stupid, and our getaway driver gets himself
Leaves
away.
us.
But no, I just.
But yeah, no. With all three of us, we've got teenagers. We all know that experience all too well.
And
Yeah, my
go ahead.
favorite line they use is, "Let me live my life."
Yeah. Yeah. No.
You don't have a life right now.
I asked you to get
You're
one,
16.
but you chose not to. You said you wanted to stay in your room and be an introvert. And now, when you want to be an extrovert, you want to be an extrovert with the wrong fucking people.
Exactly.
No, I think my favorite thing so far that my son's pulled is "You don't like me." So I pulled out the old Denzel Washington line from that film that he was in. Do you think it's my job to like you? No,
Oh,
my job is to provide for you.
To protect you, because you love him, because he's your
Protect you.
son. Yeah. The thing is
I
okay.
don't have to like you.
The thing is, as a parent, and we can all know, and we all know this, and any parent listens to this will know this. As a parent, it's not your job to be your friend, to be friends with your children. You are not your child's fucking friend. You are your child's parent, or you are not your child's parent, and that's all that there is.
You're a parent first. Friendship is just a bonus. And it's not real. It's not an exact friendship either, because they're a part of you.
Right.
yeah. Then you try to tell them everything when you was growing up, but that's a different time,
Yeah.
different generation.
Different
Yeah,
time.
according
Yeah, but
according to
y'all
most
morons are doing the same thing we was doing.
Yeah.
according to most of the teenagers and kids these days, all three of us, we're from the 1900s.
Well, I wasn't doing what most of them was doing. Drinking, smoking, partying. I guess that's why I never knew how much fun it was. I was missing out on.
I was drinking, I wasn't partying, was smoking. You didn't miss out on much, man.
I know. I remember seeing your eyes some days at school.
I will still say this to this day. I am probably one of the few kids that was on the DARE program higher than a fucking kite.
Yeah. Nice. Speaking of children, one of mine is still here, even though he was supposed to be on the bus like an hour ago.
Well, why isn't he on the bus?
He didn't wake up, so we may have to cut this short. Not immediately. We're still going to go for at least the 40 minutes that we try to get to.
I think we're about there, aren't we?
No, we're not.
Uh,
Not even close. We still have like at least half an hour.
oh, dang. Well, that gives him enough time to get ready. Miss the first period. Get something good to eat.
No, he's not getting anything good to eat. That's part of his punishment. If he wanted to get something good to eat, he should have woke the fuck up and asked me to take him. And then I could have swung by somewhere, picked him up something nice to eat, and it would have been fine. But no, that's not what happened. So He don't get that.
He doesn't get that look.
Jesus, we're recording me parenting live on air.
Parenting tips.
Better,
We went from
parenting
Jojo
tips
Siwa,
101.
yeah, or teenagers are dumb,
Yeah,
to he missed the bus. He ain't getting nothing.
yeah. I know what the
Hey,
name
look,
of
look,
this. I know what the name of this
Hey.
episode's going to be now.
All I gotta
80.
say is what Chapel was just
ADD.
talking about with his son is a hell of a lot better than any one of us would have gotten if we missed the fucking bus.
Oh no.
I didn't ride the bus.
Yeah, no. He's just still here. It was just reported to me that he's still here. It's probably going to be on the recording. I muted myself on Discord, but apparently the recording was still picking it up. So,
Like he's a news reporter. It was just reported to me. I'm going to report it to y'all. My son missed the bus. Live at 5.
Because I can tell you with certainty when I missed the fucking school bus growing up, I got my ass chewed all day by my mom. Like, it was a nonstop bitching fest from sunup till sundown. On top of that, I had to do every little thing that she requested of me to do. Even if she had just dirtied up a fucking plate and a fork to eat breakfast, I had to go in and wash that plate and fork.
Now we know why he drank.
the thing is that's what happened to me. It's an easy way to get a lot of chores done. Make all all suddenly because you haven't been doing what you were told to do. All the chores are now yours instead of being shared.
Right.
So how you missed the bus being homeschooled?
Oh, I didn't miss the bus. It was other things that I wasn't doing. Well, like homework and cheating on tests and stuff like that.
Chapel, time to wake up for school. No. I don't want to go to school today.
Actually, it was more
I said, get your ass up.
Yeah, no, when I did go to school, it was get your ass out of bed right now.
Yeah, I know that phrase all too well.
Yeah. And it was me and my brother was worse than I was, so. My brother hit his 12-year-old rebellious streak at 6. So it was.
He started early.
Yeah, he started early. It was a time. But yeah, no, okay. So again, I'm going to call her Miss Siwa now because I'm not referring to her as Jojo because that name's retarded.
Okay.
Miss Siwa needs some serious counseling and therapy. Just going from the just some of the crazy shit that's happened. And maybe someone to give her some modern day history lessons. Because holy shit, she needs them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so refresh my memory. What is she exactly on about that the world's not giving her?
She's trying to
That the world
change
owes
her
her?
from being like a little kid to a grown woman.
Yeah. So here's the
Okay,
thing.
then why don't she just Miley Cyrus that shit?
She doesn't understand the whole. She was going through the shit when Miley Cyrus went through her shit, and she wasn't paying attention apparently. So, so here's what happened. When Miley Cyrus hit around 20 and stopped doing her show, she did not want to be Hannah Montana anymore.
Okay, that was cool and understandable.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, Miss
That's
Siwa.
like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Came
Well,
out.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: Miss Siwa is right at 30, and she's just now changing her image. She has been in
I thought she
this.
was in her 20s.
No, she looks like she's in her 20s because that's the way her makeup and dress is supposed to make her look. She's supposed to look like she's in her like late teens, early 20s. But she acts like she's in her late teens, and
She
she's
is
trying
in
to.
her 20s.
No, she's 29. She's right at 30.
No. She is 21.
Are we sure about that?
May 19th, 2003.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I'm looking at it. She was born May 19th, 2003.
So she was born like 9 days before we graduated high school.
Jeez.
Right. We were
Holy
graduating
crap.
high school or close to graduating high school whenever this chick was born.
Oof. Okay. So she's 21. Okay.
Right. Or about to
So
be
he was sure
21,
about that.
Yeah.
So she's in her 20s, her midlife crisis, and wants to change her image and doesn't know how to go about it.
Clearly. Clearly she doesn't.
Because the song she put out is a cover of one from 2012. In one interview,
Whoa.
she was talking about how her version is different than the one in 2012, but somebody played them together, close together, and they sounded just alike.
Oh, so she's vanilla icing the shit.
Exactly. Saying she's changing.
Same
The
shit, different
chorus-
generation.
Exactly. The chorus part, she's changing the tones in her voice and all this, and the 2012 version didn't do that. She don't even know who that person was that made that song in 2012.
Yeah, that's the same as what Vanilla Ice said when it came to him fucking making Ice Ice Baby and fucking it mirroring fucking Under Pressure.
The thing was
Exactly.
is Suge Knight helped him develop that song or produce that song rather. And then when it came out and it was doing so well, Suge Knight basically told him, if you don't sign the rights to that song over to me, I'm going to kill you. Like, there's a whole story of it that he's
Suge
done.
Knight was a ruthless businessman, and that's why he's in jail right now,
Yeah. Where he belongs.
along with Diddy.
Yeah. God, I want to do an episode of Diddy, but somebody, not naming any names, said no.
Probably the same
Well,
person that said no to our insurance company.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the same person that said no to our insurance company.
No, that was me.
We've talked about
I mean,
risque
if
shit
y'all-
before.
You want to do an episode on Diddy? We can do an episode on Diddy, but the thing of it is we need more information than what the fucking media is releasing, and I don't trust the media. So
That's fair. That's a fair statement. I love that statement. I am totally cool with presenting just the facts, ma'am. And not, spinning it in one direction or another. Although, from what I've seen, Diddy, buddy, you are not just in a lot of trouble. You are in some serious shit.
I mean, if you want to cover that, we can cover fucking Suge Knight too. The fucking motherfucker who got Tupac killed.
No.
That was Diddy.
Yeah, that was Diddy.
That was Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Shit.
No. Stop. I'm gonna tell you right now. The reason that the feds had enough evidence to raid 3 mansions in 3 different areas of the United States across multiple state borders with legal warrants was because there was an investigation on Diddy after they reopened the Tupac case. They were in there looking for Tupac evidence and found all the child porn shit. Like there was just like icing on the fucking cake, man. Diddy is in a lot of shit.
See, with that though, I have to go and stand with what Snoop Dogg has said. That Snoop even stated that Suge is the reason why Tupac is dead, because Suge tried killing Snoop, and that's the reason why Snoop went to jail all those years ago for shooting that one guy in a club while his bodyguard was armed, because Suge sent that guy after him.
I think Diddy wanted Suge killed, but Tupac was in the car too.
Here's the thing, though, and here's my issue. It would not surprise me to find out that Diddy just worked with Suge on getting rid of Pac. That would not be surprising to me at all. It would not be a shocker to me.
Because they actually supposedly caught the person who shot Tupac.
Yeah, they did. They did catch the person who shot Tupac.
And he said he was hired by Diddy.
Yeah, $1 million
to kill Tupac.
Yep. In an agreement that says that anything he says can be used against him if he lies, but as long as he tells the truth, it won't be. So he's got nothing to gain from lying about it.
Well, I guess I guess we have our topic for our next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I expect you guys to do your homework?
I'll do more homework than what I've already done about this.
Okay.
I got 3 classes going right now, so
Crash is like, yeah, homework, no.
I'll try to make them as short and sweet as possible. It'll be like little 6, maybe 7-minute videos. Nothing real long like I've done before.
Yeah, I still got accounting going. I got some kind of cooperative education class going, and now I got economics. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next semester I have ethics, so you know.
Yeah. The thing is like
that'd be fun.
The thing is I've noticed, especially producers, for whatever reason, whether it's with music or TV shows, love little kids, and I don't know why, but it seems pretty sick to me.
Yeah, that Quiet on Set,
yeah,
Dan Snyder, and then that
Diddy.
What was that dude's name? That was the one that was after Drake Bell.
That was Dan Schneider as well.
Him and some other dude.
Yeah.
That got fired he got fired from Nickelodeon, and Disney hired him.
Yeah. It was Brian Peck, I believe is who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then there's those two, and then Diddy's a music producer. There's suspected stuff that he done to Usher, because he actually had custody of Usher before Usher was famous when he was 13.
I thought he had the same shit about fucking
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he does. And Usher and Bieber were like hanging out in Diddy's like fucking wild ass parties.
See, this right here is the reason why. You know, I'm not gonna say that Michael Jackson didn't touch a kid here and there.
Yeah.
Because he was touched as a child by his fucking father and shit like that.
But the thing with Jackson was
we all went, but the whole world fucking went after Michael Jackson like he was a fucking pariah. We let fucking R. Kelly go, and then we finally put R. Kelly behind bars. Now we've got Diddy and a whole bunch of others.
Yeah.
The world pointed the finger at the wrong goddamn people.
Yeah.
The thing about Michael Jackson, I noticed when he like started making more money, that's when the parents of the kids are like, "Yeah, he touched my kid." Then that's when you didn't know if you could believe it or not.
Yeah, because it seemed like all they were after, or all they cared about was the money. So
Exactly.
Well, that's the
it
thing is
automatically. Go ahead.
Gary Coleman, who was a famous kid actor,
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin, both set their own fucking trial and said Michael never fucking hinted to anything. All he wanted to do was recapture his fucking youth they never got to have. That's the reason why he created Neverland Ranch.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
he was literally a goddamn Toys R Us kid and didn't want to grow up.
Yeah. Of all the people that are suspected, Michael Jackson's probably the one with the least amount of evidence against him. And I may be wrong on that. They may have more evidence that I just haven't heard about or seen. But
Yeah.
yeah.
To me, you're right. Michael Jackson was the most suspected fucking person with the least amount of evidence against him. And the least expected people have condemning fucking evidence against them and got a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
And got a parody from Dave Chappelle about peeing on a girl.
Yeah.
I think R. Kelly is in jail.
Oh no, he is in jail finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they put that out, Surviving R. Kelly.
Man, look, I don't know.
We're just gonna have to make we're gonna have to do this as an episode next week.
Yeah.
Part 2 next week.
Yeah. Part 2, producers and peds. Producers and peds is part 2. And this is part 1, fucking teens.
Yeah, 'cause we watched the docu-series on Jared from Subway.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to watch some of the specials on that.
I don't want to watch that fucking documentary on Jared from Subway because I still got the memes that are flooding through my head of him with a little girl in a fucking raincoat holding a foot long and him chasing after her. So
I want to give you my foot long. Yeah, no, it's okay. So, like, I don't know. Until you're like
Apple's
25,
dumbfounded over here.
yeah, until you're like
Are we
26,
back on the
27.
Star Wars episode?
No. We're not. We're not. Stop trying to get me off topic. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continue this. We'll talk about the producers next episode.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Did he? Us.
Sorry, that was perfect time.
No, it's good.
I think the one with Diddy, they signed a NDA, non-disclosure
Yeah, they-
agreement.
Yeah, they
People
did.
talked about that one that they had to sign an NDA with Diddy, and then when the NDA ran out, that's the reason why they're coming forward now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and that was weird because if you're going to a party and someone goes, "I need you to sign this NDA," I don't think I want to be there anymore.
I don't either.
I think
LeBron James was there.
Well,
yeah.
So I just about to mention that one, Crash. You know, everyone's GOAT for fucking basketball. LeBron James even stood there and goes, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that LeBron, of all the players I've ever watched play basketball, is maybe 15 or 16 on my list. I mean, shit.
Dude, he don't even break my top 20.
I mean,
He's number 1 on my flop list.
he's number 1 on my inconsistent and unreliable list.
Yeah, every time
Well,
he gets
I mean, if you want to put him in number one on anything, he's number one on the fake and injury list.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like LeBron. I've never liked LeBron. He was all right in the beginning when he first ran with Cleveland, but then they gave him such a fucking ego that after he decided we didn't get a championship, I'm not staying here. I was done with him. I didn't care where he went, what he did.
when he had that TV special, made you sit there for like an hour for him to go, "Oh, I'm taking my talents to Miami."
Yeah. It's like just get it over with, man.
Yeah.
We all know what you're doing. We all know where you're going.
I mean, I've seen some videos of him where people are showing clips when talking about him being the greatest of all time, and someone barely brushed over the top of his fucking head, and he fucking went down like they fucking swatted a goddamn fly.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, he's and the thing is I see clips of just random players, and I'm like, oh, LeBron just went down another slot.
Yeah, I don't watch basketball.
I'll
Not
have
since
to I'll have to
Jordan
make
and
that
them
argument.
retired.
Yeah.
I'll have to make that argument because a lot of people make that argument of who's the greatest of all time, and I'll have to say it. For the generation that I watched growing up, it's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Magic Johnson said Michael Jordan was the greatest.
Yeah. Anybody who says LeBron's the GOAT, if you think LeBron's the GOAT, I'm sorry, you need to go back and watch when the rules didn't make the game so fucking soft, and then watch a man.
Shaq was on I think his first take.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's looking at that.
Yeah.
He's looking at that announcer like he's retarded because he is. I'm sorry, man. It's LeBron won't even fucking get out on the court with a fucking cold. Fucking Jordan was out there with 100 and something fever, having the flu, playing a championship game 7 games in a row. Go fuck yourself, LeBron. Go fuck yourself.
Playing one of the best games ever. I mean,
Yeah, the flu game.
I watched everybody. I've watched a lot of people mention it. Shaquille O'Neal was on a little talk show, and some young kid was talking about LeBron, and he's like, "Hold up, you're not even going to mention Kobe or Jordan?"
Yeah, that's the same
And
show me and Chapel was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, because he goes,
was?
I'm gonna look at Kobe, and I'm gonna pass on Kobe, and I'm gonna look at Jordan, and he's okay, and I'm just like, you're a fucking idiot. How did you even get a fucking job?
Kobe would run fucking hours of practice before he would actually practice.
Yeah,
And he would call Jordan and be like, "Hey, what would you do in this situation?"
yeah, because I remember like listening to like people who were there for the first time they played each other,
Mm-hmm.
and like Kobe was just so out of his league. Like he was just like Jordan's so out of the league. He's like everyone else by comparison to Jordan in the major leagues currently is playing minor league baseball, and he's up there playing in the fucking galaxy, like with intergalactic aliens and shit, doing crazy shit they've never even fucking heard of. Like, that's the difference between players today and LeBron to Jordan. Jordan's not even aware of the tiny speck of talent that they think that they have. They're not even.
But what?
They're atoms in a court, by comparison.
And then when you would trash talk Jordan, he'd make sure you was like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have done that."
That
Not
was
just
a
that,
mistake.
but even other players have stated, even his own old teammates, even the people that he went up against, they said when Jordan targeted you, you were Jordan with Jordan all fucking night. He didn't give a fuck about anything else. He was shutting you down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if he couldn't shut you down, he made your life getting to that fucking goal miserable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a video I watched of Kevin Garnett, and him and J.R. Ryder they was playing the Bulls, and Kevin Garnett's like, yeah, Jordan only had this many points, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, you can't do it. Keep on him, keep on him. And by the end of the fourth quarter, he's like, we're sitting on the bench because your dog tired. And Jordan goes, is that all y'all got?
Yeah. 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 Because and that's
I'll go ahead.
that's the difference of like games today and like games before. Games today seem like, and I could be wrong, I don't watch as much basketball as I used to, but games today seem like
at the All-Star game
Mhm.
in the NBA.
Yeah.
200 points. It's like they just go out there and just shoot the ball.
Yeah. It's like they don't even defend each other.
That's why the NFL Pro Bowl is now flag football.
Uh, mm,
Because it got to the point where they was doing the AFC versus the NFC,
yeah.
and they wouldn't tackle each other. So you'd have this outrageous number for a score, because everybody out there was like, I'm just here because we're in Hawaii.
Yeah. I'm here
And
to
I
get.
don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to get hurt, which I understand, not wanting to hurt anybody.
But if you
But
put on the clip from when Sean Taylor was in the Pro Bowl, he leveled the person that had the ball. He didn't take no game off. He didn't care that it was the Pro Bowl.
yeah,
So you're saying in that clip he was basically playing Smear the Queer?
Yeah. Because Sean Taylor, if you remember, was the Washington, they're the Commanders now. But he was their safety who went home one day and people broke into his house and killed him. So that's why there's like and they said he was like one of the people that hardest, he would hit you hard. He'd make sure you know he was there.
he played for the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs, the Redskins.
Redskins.
Yeah. Now,
They're not the Washington Redskins anymore.
No, they're the Commanders.
okay.
Which the Redskins, there's the Native Americans up there are suing them to go back to the Redskins.
Yeah, because they had representation in sports.
Exactly.
It didn't make
That's
any
why
sense
nobody-
to. Yeah, nobody wanted to change that except for the alphabet people who were all up
Were
in
offended.
arms. Yeah, all up in arms about being offended over every little fucking thing.
Because there for a while they want to get rid of the chop that the Braves do.
Yeah,
The tomahawk chop from the Braves.
yeah.
Yeah, they wanted the Braves to change their name and get rid of the chop. You know how far that went?
Not very
Yeah.
far.
Far they thought it. Because the Braves are still the Braves and the fans still do the chop.
All right, hang on just a second. I'm still here. Hang on. Sorry. I'm still here. I was just I was just putting something up. Hang on.
All right. Well, while you're working on that, I'm just gonna say this real quick because I mean we were on it. the whole thing with Jordan, and I seen something about a guy standing in conference with everyone, and he had people stand up, and he mentioned defensive player and all that shit, and he's like, "Who here wears a pair of Jordans?" And then he went into the statistics. He goes, when that shoe became popular, people were being mugged and robbed for those shoes. Did you ever hear anyone get mugged or robbed for a pair of LeBrons?
God no.
Some Jordan in grand.
Yeah. And now you can't give those fucking things away. It's like, please take this. I don't want to be associated with that.
Because Nike, they did a whole movie about Air.
Yeah.
They got him when he first came into the league. Nobody knew who he was yet.
Yeah.
Because Nike was trying to get their brand off.
Yeah. And they did. Because they picked really well. But no, if you guys will pop on the stream that I'm showing, I got that hit pulled up.
Okay.
All right. Nope.
A lot of it. Brian Mormon is going to fake it.
What?
On the run, and he's going to come up short.
Boom.
Damn!
Sean Taylor.
Rewind that real quick. Because I know we don't have slow motion, but literally watch the speed and when he hits this guy.
Like I said, they said he played.
Yeah, he didn't.
All you need is the fucking train sound because he literally ran him over.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see here. Play settings. Okay, hang on. Playback speed. What do I want? Let's go. There we go. Slow mo.
We got
Let's
slow
go
mo.
quarter. Let's
Yes.
go quarter speed.
Yeah. And he's just.
Chugga choo choo. Boom.
Yeah.
Like he didn't drop his shoulder pads until like mere seconds before he made contact. He was going full bore to hit this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't care that it was the Pro Bowl.
No,
It's
he
like,
did not.
my job is to stop you.
Yeah.
My job is to stop you from making this play. I'm going to stop you.
He is the definition of the kind of person that I would prefer to play in professional sports, because all these other people who are like, I'm here to play safe and just get a paycheck, I don't like that. Like
See,
that's why I like college ball.
Troy Polamalu. If you watch the story, how Pat McAfee's like, Troy ruined my life because he's like, I had 100% because they's running a fake punt.
Yeah.
And Troy usually lines up on the opposite side. So he finally answered why he lined it up in the C gap. He's like, just for film, I'm going to line up on the other side and see what we can do from there. And Pat McAfee's like, he ruined my life. It was 100%er touchdown. And he lined up in the C gap.
Yeah.
He goes, he did that just for film. And one dude's like, no, he had the baby Jesus talking to him. He knew everybody's play.
Yeah.
But those athletes there's a dime a dozen, but for the most part, you don't get them like you used to.
No.
Tom Brady.
No,
Peyton Manning.
we get a few good players every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that the movie Blindside with Sandra Bullock is a remake or a retelling of the story of Michael O'Hare.
Well, there's more about that now. He's suing them.
I heard more about that. That they
Yeah.
that his adopted family took more away from him than what they showed them giving him.
Yeah.
But the way he hit people playing high school football, college football, and shit like that, Michael was no joke.
Nah. That's why he was good on O-line. Prime time.
Now, one of those that I would like to talk about is Deion Sanders. He wasn't one of the greatest of all time, but man, he was flexible. It's not everybody can say I had a professional career in 2 sports.
Well, Bo Jackson,
Did Bo Jackson? Where did Bo Jackson play?
Kansas City Royals,
Was he really?
and
Football
yeah.
and baseball.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Until he hurt his leg in when he was playing for the Raiders.
Yeah.
But yeah, pull up some of Bo Jackson highlights. They said he caught one at the wall and threw the guy out at home plate or third base somewhere.
Let's see here. We've went off topic. We have gone way off topic. We were talking about teenagers and how they've been victims of their own stupidity or the stupidity of their parents who do not care about them.
Put in like throwing somebody out.
All right. Let's see here. Strikeout?
No, throwing. Yeah, throw. I think that's it. Yeah, that one at home.
All right. Give me just a second. Let me pull it up.
Hey, like a good neighbor, equal opportunity
God.
Thursday.
Why was Jimmy Fallon in this? Oh, God.
Because they said jokes.
Oh, God. We got this one playing at the same speed. Hang on.
Yeah, you got to move the speed back up to normal.
All right. Hang on. Let me get this set up on the stream so that people on the stream can see it, too. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I mentioned earlier, Reynolds has been caught far too often in his career. 5 times this season he's been thrown out at second base. Line drive toward the corner in left field. It's going to be up to Bo Jackson.
Boom, off the wall.
Reynolds from scoring.
He was just at the track and threw him out.
Believe it. He made an absolutely perfect throw. It looked like there was no way he was going to get him. Didier still doesn't think he had the throw there.
See if they show the slow-mo replay of their own.
I think they might.
Didn't even try to hit a cutoff
Yeah.
man. He must have thrown this ball over his cutoff man's head.
They're like, he's safe. It's like, no, he's out.
Man, he is screaming at that umpire.
The umpires are way out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I like about baseball. Them managers don't hold back.
Yeah.
They're supposed to rotate. The home
I
And
think-
Bo just standing out there in the
Look.
outfield.
I think that might be why I think that might be why I like watching Alabama play. That's because just watching their coach just go
Look,
off
here
the
it is.
rails, but at his own
Here we go.
players.
Round third.
Home plate umpire. Now the play at the plate, there's no umpire. The first base umpire is supposed to be there. It's just Boone and Reynolds. No great.
Yeah, he's
Boom.
out. He's out.
And the home plate umpire has to make that call from third base. The Royals get a break, and that's not that man's fault. It's the umpire.
As far as they didn't show where Bo Jackson was at when he threw the ball.
I think they had him too.
Yeah, that's a shame too. Because if they had just all they had to do was show that. If they had just shown that, it would have been great.
Yeah, can you go back to where he gets the ball?
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Let me pop it back up. There we go. Yeah.
Go back about the first minute
Yeah, first minute.
right here.
Yeah, right about there.
In his career, 5 times this season he's been thrown out at second base.
Boom, he's gone.
Toward the corner in
Yeah.
left field. It's going to be up to Bo
And look where he's at when he gets that.
Yeah, he's way, way out there.
Yeah, he's
like
at the
300
warning
feet
track.
away. He's literally a football field away.
Yeah. He's in the dirt of the outfield, throwing that motherfucker all the way to home plate.
Yeah. And people forget just how big baseball fields are. They're huge.
Yeah.
Like
Unless you're playing at Yankee Stadium, it's like one of the smallest.
Yeah, but that's not that all that surprising to me. The Yankees need smaller stuff so they can do stuff to make it easier on them. They need to win.
Well, they are winning.
Oh, yeah, a smaller stadium. I wonder why. I think there should be a regulation size for baseball fields. I think after you go, and I think that should be 310 feet at the ends and 350 feet at the center.
Well, I think the Brave Stadium in center is like 400.
Yeah. But like I think that should be like standard. Like all fields should have that standardized build. Cuz all the football stadiums have that standardized build. They're all 100 yards. Like you're not playing on a 200-yard field. But with baseball stadiums it's different. Each field is a different size. And I think having a smaller size field makes you really good at home games and really bad at away games.
He can't do it.
Yeah.
Yes, he can. I don't believe it. He made an
Everybody there's like,
Safe. What do you mean out? What? Damn it.
but he threw it and it beat. I don't get it. The math ain't mathing.
My math ain't mathin'. You missed a variable. It was Bo Jackson.
Exactly. Because, when we was growing up, the saying was Bo knows.
Yeah.
And he was a good running back, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. And that's what I like about some of these players that, cross over to another sport just to give it a shot.
Yeah.
But I mean that's the thing, because I'm going to mention this one because we were just on that topic. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champions in the NBA. Left for a year or two to work on his golf game and to play baseball because it's what his dad wanted him to play. Came back and went back-to-back champions for another 3 fucking years.
Yeah. Won 6 total, and all of them were a three-peat.
Yeah. What?
And even Jordan has said it. He doesn't classify himself as the greatest of all time because he didn't play against Bill Russell, who owns 11 championship rings.
Yeah.
He didn't play against Wilt Chamberlain, who was one of the greatest players. You're right, and Jordan's right. He's not the greatest player of all time, but he is a greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
LeBron can't even fucking hold a candle to this man's job.
No, not even remotely close.
Or Kobe's.
No, Kobe Bryant was one of the fucking greatest players.
Yeah. He was a scumbag in a lot of ways, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did rape that girl, so. All right, that's our time.
We're ending on that.
Yeah, and we're ending on that. This will be a great.
We'll end on we'll end on that and pick up next week with Predators and pedos and producers.
Not the Predators, not the movie.
Dude,
Wrong type
I
of
should
Predator.
make us a logo with the Predator and a producer's hat.
Oh,
For
that
next
reminds me, because I've seen this meme half a dozen times, so before we end it, I've got to tell you guys this meme. I'm pretty sure you all have seen it.
Uh-huh.
It's take all the pedophiles, convicted pedophiles, and pit them against illegal immigrants, and we'll call it aliens versus predators.
I love it.
If the aliens win, they
I've
get
seen that
fucking
one.
citizenship.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And with that, that's what we're ending on. Yeah. This
Okay.
is fantastic.
That's a lot better than. Well, I don't say it was a lot better, but you know,
It's just a small smidge better.
Yeah. I'll see if I can't
Not-
Photoshop us a logo of like a predator with a producer's cap on and a sign that says free candy.
make it free tacos.
No, because he's supposed to be a producer, a predator, and a pedophile. So he's got to have the free candy sign, or maybe he's just
Gotta
holding
have
a
the-
lollipop.
He's either got to be holding candy or a sign that says free candy.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, and
I mean,
that's what
I
we're
mean,
ending on.
I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure you can Photoshop an image like that.
Okay. So thank you to everyone that's listening. If you haven't unsubscribed and you're still interested, please subscribe.
And you're just like wondering what this episode was really about.
Yeah.
We don't know either.
Yeah.
We'll just call this
You're-
ADHD.
Thank you for listening. Please like, share.
Tune in next week, maybe.
Yeah. Oh no, we'll be there with that episode next week, most certainly.
The week
Hey,
after might be a.
Even if we have to post it in the Discord chat to remind us all, hey, next week's episode.
Yeah. Yeah, most
Well, your
certainly.
canceled T-shirt.
We're not big enough to be canceled yet. That's why we're doing this now.
But
We'll
don't
get
go
all
back.
we'll get all the canceling material now.
Yeah. That way they can be like, they can rage over it, and then it'll just be like, that was buried in our content. If you didn't like that, you should have said something a long, long time ago.
Right. We're covered by equal opportunity insurance, so
They've got us covered.
But you put it on the air. It's not private. It is now.
it's our it's still in our policy.
Yeah. Your publicity is our policy now.
That's right.
All right. Well, we've done enough of this tangent. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Y'all have a wonderful day.
All right. See you.